Interest rates continue to climb, and with that, a potential change in the housing market is on the horizon. This week on Market Watch. What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Market Watch. I'm Jason Zwolak of the Zwolak Group with First Team and Christie's International Real Estate. I hope you all had a great week. For those of you tuning in for the first time, each week I take a look at the local Orange County and Irvine housing markets, as well as helping you navigate the world of home buying, selling, and investing. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe so you're notified every time I post. I post new videos every week. The housing market is showing signs of change. However, these changes are far from instant. They don't happen overnight. Higher rates are just the beginning of a slow change from an insane, out-of-control housing market to a slower, more balanced, normal housing market. It takes time, but here are some new trends already emerging. Number one, rapidly increasing rates mean affordability has taken a big hit so far this year. Interest rates have risen from 3.31% on December 29th to 4.8% on March 30th, representing a 45% increase. This has led to buyers seeing their purchasing power drop. Remember, purchasing power is the amount a buyer can afford per month and the corresponding price of a home for that monthly payment. For example, if a buyer is looking to put 10% down and desiring a $4,000 per month payment, at the end of December, they were looking at a home priced around $1,013,000. Today, that same buyer is now looking at homes just below $850,000. With this, buyers will inevitably pull out of the market and the pool of buyers will decrease as rates rise. Number two, inventory remains extremely low. Last year, there were 2,368 less homes for sale in Orange County compared to the 3-year average between 2007 and 2019. In the first 3 months of this year, inventory is down 18%. Originally, the extremely low inventory was preventing homeowners from selling. Today, owners are more than happy staying in their homes. They are acutely aware that home values are continuing to rise, that mortgage rates have substantially increased, and that the underlying mortgage loan on their home is substantially lower than today's 4.8% rate. Doing the math, homeowners are opting to stay put. Many homeowners who purchased several years back have refinanced to below 3% and have realized substantial appreciation. Yet, in calculating their monthly mortgage payment and property taxes, if they sell and purchase a larger home, the monthly difference can be staggering. Number three, demand, a snapshot of the number of new escrows over the prior month, has been down this year. So far this year, demand has risen by 991 pending sales. Last year, demand was reading at 38% higher than today. This does have to be taken with a grain of salt, because a big reason for the lower demand readings is the lack of homes available to purchase. Simply put, you can't buy what's not for sale. True demand, the number of buyers in the marketplace, is actually higher, but it's really hard to track other than looking at home showing activity, the number of offers generated on homes today. However, reports are showing a reduction in the number of multiple offers being received. Over time, if mortgage rates persist at these higher levels, demand will continue to be lower compared to prior years, even with more homes coming on the market. Over the past couple of weeks, active inventory and demand remained relatively unchanged in Orange County. Last year, inventory was 44% higher across the county. At the same time, demand was 38% higher. With both supply and demand not changing, the expected market time remains unchanged as well at 20 days, which is an insanely hot seller's market. Sellers are getting a ton of showings. They get to call the shots during the negotiating process. They're getting multiple offers, and home values are rising rapidly. Over the past couple of weeks, the luxury inventory of homes priced over $2 million increased by 7%. Luxury demand was down 2%. With supply increasing and demand falling, the overall expected market time for luxury homes priced over $2 million increased from 49 to 53 days. But this is still an extremely hot market for luxury. Year over year, luxury demand is down 12%, and the active luxury listing inventory is down 34%. The expected market time last year was at 71 days, which is really hot for luxury, but actually slower than today, indicating just how unbelievably hot the luxury market is right now. For homes priced between $2 and $4 million, the expected market time in the past 2 weeks increased from 32 to 34 days. For homes priced between $4 and $8 million, the expected market time increased from 75 to 91 days. And for homes priced above $8 million, the expected market time increased from 195 to 267 days. At 267 days, a seller would be looking at placing their home into escrow around December of this year. Now looking at Irvine, we currently have 169 homes on the market across all price points. This is up 15% over the last couple weeks. The average market time is 21 days, the same as last year at this time. This is significantly down though from 147 days in 2020. Our list to sold ratio is sitting at 107%, showing that sellers are still getting over asking price. Overall, the market is still hot, but it appears that a shift is inevitable. Some buyers are pulling out of the market as increasing rates have decreased their buying power. This may benefit the buyers that are willing to stick it out. This could pay off for them, especially if they can refinance later at a lower rate. Sellers are still taking advantage of this market, and homes are selling fast for top dollar. If you're a buyer in this market, sit down with your agent and come up with a strategy not only to find a home, but win it should you be in multiple offers. For our sellers out there, make sure you hire the right agent that will price your home correctly, market it to everyone, and represent you as if your home was their own. If you do all three of those, you will be able to rest your head knowing you left no money on the table. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe so you're notified every time I post. If you have any questions, make sure you send them to me directly or write it down in the comments. I'm here to help in any way that I can and answer all of your questions. I hope you have a great weekend, and until next time, take care everybody.